Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Mori, and I'm not out of the woods yet. Now I have made some really good progress in the last couple of episodes, and it does feel pretty good here. It feels like I'm going to be able to accomplish this within the next handful of turns, honestly, but there is still one geisha still in the field here, and she's not really going after my Daimyo yet, but she's in a province that has a port, so she can at any moment start jumping into my back territories and trying to take this guy down. That's worrisome because I've made it so far and I'm so close to stomping out Clan Uesugi. Looks like they just have these two provinces left, Musashi and Shimotsuke. And I should be able to take these. I think this turn I'll be able to take both of these provinces. In addition to that, I will be storming the castle here in Kozuke. It's just 17 archers, so I'll be able to take that, no problem. Might even auto-resolve that one. And then there's also this garrison in the castle here. Cavalry archers and heavy cav. This isn't the strongest force in the world, but they should be able to take out this garrison. So I will be attacking this castle as well. Now, these ones in Echigo and Sato, I'm not too sure about. I just have to wait 2 more seasons for this, and I might just wait that one out, just because there is a lot of archers here. A lot of samurai archers and a lot of cavalry archers. In fact, that's mostly what it is. This unit of spearmen only has 1 spearman in it, so that's mostly archers, and that'd be a lot of arrows to have to fight through to get into that castle. And that's probably just not worth it, especially if it's going to be done in 2 turns. Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, if she hops in that back territory and start going after my Daimyo, I might have to think about going after this garrison. And then here in Sato as well, 3 seasons, so that means 4 turns till this has fallen, and that's a long time. There's only 1 archer unit. 27 men in that unit. The rest of it's spearmen, Naginata cavalry, and heavy cav. And those are some tough units. I don't have a lot here. 2 Naginata soldiers, 1 Yari samurai, 1 warrior monk. That warrior monk can get a lot done for sure. It's tempting. I think I might still wait a little while because they are losing men every turn, so I might not wait the full 4 turns before this to fall, but I will give it at least, 1 more, maybe 2 more before I attack it. We'll see about that. We'll see where she's going. I'm not sure what this geisha's up to right now because she's not, it doesn't look like she's going after my 4-star general, which is good, but I kind of, I'd like to know what she's after. And if she's after him and he's still alive, then I know that, there's still a chance that my Daimyo will last a few more turns. Now, I do have a legion of ninja that are after her, and I'm pretty sure they're all on assassination. Yep, they're all chasing her. They're all going after her. And there's what, 7 there, and then plus another 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's a lot of ninja. They just have to catch her. I really think that should be enough. They all have, I want to say they all have like a 17% chance, maybe a 24% chance of killing her. So that should be enough to get that done. Now, in addition to taking Musashi, Shimotsuke, these castles here in Kozuke and Dewa, I also believe that this force here in Izu is going to be enough to take the rebels here in Sagami. I outnumber them by a couple hundred soldiers, and this is a decent little army. It's small, but it has a good balance to it. I have a good front line of 1 Yari samurai and 2 Naginata infantry, and then I have a good archer corps of 4 units of archers, and then I also have a warrior monk general and a Yari cav, and that's considering that it's just a little bit more than a half stack, that's a decent unit composition for this army. So I will be attacking Sagami here. And then these other castles, this one is going to fall in 1 more turn. So this army will be freed up. In fact, I might move most of these units out right now. And then this is going to be another, 4 turns for this one as well. And that is a lot of good cavalry to fight through. Those Naginata cavalry are very tough units, and the heavy cav as well. There's now, never mind, there's no heavy cav. So, but yeah, these two units of Naginata cavalry are going to be very tough to deal with, and Yari spears as well. Just basic Yari spearmen, when attacking a castle, they're going to plug out that gap, that gate, and it's going to make it really hard because if you can't get in there, and if you can't flank, you're attacking straight into the maw of the army, and it's just gonna be a meat grinder, and I'd lose a lot of guys there. I guess I would still win. I'd have to win. I mean, this is a good full stack here. I have 3 units of warrior monks, 4 units of Naginata, 5 units of Naginata infantry, a few archers, a few cav. So it would win. It would win that fight eventually, I think. So it's worth thinking about. But what I'm thinking instead is I'm probably going to send about half of this army along with some units of this army into Musashi to take that. So I might not have enough left to take this castle here in Kai. I will look at that. And then there's also a question of whether or not I can take Hitachi. I have sent my emissary down here to check out this army here. I'm not going to have information on that until next turn. And that makes me think that maybe I'll just attack with... Yeah, I'm thinking I will just attack Shimotsuke with this army here. And then I can attack Hitachi with the rest of these armies in the next turn. Because right now the priority is just Clan Uesugi. As long as this geisha still exists, then my campaign is still in jeopardy of being lost. So it is a priority to make sure that they are gone. And it's not just these provinces, because the clan isn't fully dead until these 2 family members are dead. The Daimyo here and their heir, Uesugi Kenshin. So as long as they're, even if I don't kill them on the battlefield, and if they're held up inside of a castle, being sieged out, then Clan Uesugi is not dead until they actually die. The men themselves, the heir and the daimyo, are dead. And if I wait too long on that's more turns that she has to find my daimyo. So this is definitely still a priority, even though I will most likely be able to take these 2 provinces in this turn, and I should be able to take this castle, take this castle. I still have these 2 castles here. They're going to stay a while. That doesn't mean I necessarily have to take these castles, though. It's these guys I have to kill. If I kill them, then these castles' garrisons are going to go rebel, essentially. And it doesn't matter at that point, because once this clan goes rebel, I'm pretty sure she disappears. She just she's not getting paid, so she's out of there. So I think that's how that's going to work. Now, I'm just going to get my guys grouped up and ready to go. I do have, this is winter of the year 1552. And so I have a new treasury of 19,087 koku. So I'm just going to check and see if I want to see what I want to spend my money on, and make sure my troops are ready to go. And I will be making these attack orders. Right, now, since I do have a bit of money to work with here, I decided to go all out and start working a little bit on these buildings that I've been neglecting for a while, just because I've been focusing so much on producing units and producing ninjas and trying to tech up to geishas so I can kill their geishas. But now I'm going to finally start producing some things that can help my units get better at fighting, such as this fortress, which is the 3rd tier castle. And this is going to unlock the next tier of buildings that can eventually help out my warrior monks that are being produced here at Mimasaka. I'm doing the same thing here in Aki. I'm actually just building a palace, which will give +1 morale to all of my Yari cavalry that are produced here. And then Iwami producing another fortress, Izumo producing a famous armory, which is going to provide +2 armor to all of my Naginata infantry that are trained here in Izumo. And then after that, I know I'm also focusing on archers here in Totomi. Totomi provides a +1 honor bonus to all archers that are trained here. So what I'm going to do is build up a famous archery dojo, and that way my archers will have +2 honor bonus when they're trained here, which will be really good. And let's see, in addition to that, I think I'm building up a few ports. Yeah, port here in Izu. I'm working on a tranquil garden here in Ki as well. That way I can eventually get my warrior monks here in Ki. Because I need, yeah, I forgot that prerequisites for the Buddhist temple, it's not just a castle. I need a castle plus a tranquil garden, which I kind of forgot about. Because tranquil gardens are just used to train emissaries. So typically it's not something that I build very often, but so yeah, I just kind of forgot that I need that for warrior monks. I'll be getting that as well. Ki does provide a +1 honor bonus to any warrior monks that are trained here, so that'll be very useful for me because I get that price discount. And then same here in Kaga, another +1 honor bonus to warrior monks that are trained here. And lucky for me, this is already built up. I've been training warrior monks here since the turn I took it. And I'm just building more stuff just to make them better. So famous swordsmith, going to be providing +2 attack to all of my warrior monks produced here, so make them even more killy than they already were before. And finally, everything else, I was able to get all of my attacks in. I split my armies up from Kai and Shinano to bring as many Naginata and archers into this river battle as I could. When looking at this army here in Musashi, it's just archers. So that's actually harder than you'd think. You'd think like, yeah, just rush across the bridge and like, you know, chase them down. But they're going to do a lot of damage on my units while they're crossing that bridge. So having as many high armored Naginata as possible is going to be very helpful. And I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to want to send my cavalry across first to essentially, they will die, but just to kind of force the archers to run backwards? Or do I send my Naginata in first to just kind of take the shots like champs, which is their job, and then have the cavalry fall behind them? I'm not sure how I want to do that, but I think I should be able to win this battle here, unless they just reinforce from Shimotsuke. They might just give up Shimotsuke and retreat from there and try to hold here in Musashi, in which case, I don't know. It's not a lot. They don't have a lot here. But 3 units of Naginata cavalry is substantial enough. Plus, you know, more archers, of course. So yeah, they are on their last legs for sure. And yeah, I will be able to take Sagami as well. And I won't be able to take Hitachi. All of these units have already been moved in here in Mutsu on this turn, so they can't attack anymore. And then same here in Dewa. I wasn't able to attack this castle because this army has already been moved. Can't attack, so I'll be able to attack this castle next turn. Alright, that should be that. Public order's looking good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I gotta keep moving this guy. I just have to be diligent and have to make sure I keep moving my Daimyo every single turn. Usually I've been cutting this part out so you don't have to watch me do this, but in this case I kind of forgot to do it here, so yeah, I've been moving how many is it? How many we got here? Like 20 shinobi. It's so many guys. Let me just make room a little bit. I can bring in my daimyo at the end here. Yeah, it's good. It's good actually that the provinces here in Kyushu are actually kind of big, so that I have room for all of these guys. And yeah, it's just been, I have to do it though, because all it takes is to, if I get complacent just for one turn, then Geisha can come back here and kill my daimyo and end the campaign. So I have to make sure I'm on this every single turn and moving all of these guys. Oh, just wait for my Imagawa campaign. My Imagawa campaign, if you think that I'm agent crazy now, just wait until I'm like, my Imagawa campaign's just insane. It's just like ninjas and shinobi and emissaries. It's just insane. It's gonna be, most of that campaign is gonna be done off camera. I'll assure you of that one. I'm not gonna make you watch me move my shinobi armies from province to province. So that'll be a future project for me to work on. So in any case, let's look here. Very low taxes. That's good. Let's end this turn and get on with it. All right, so looks like okay. So that's they have to get her. One of these ninjas have to. They're all here. They're all here in Musashi. So let's see. It looks like this is a rank 4 ninja. So I'm guessing he might have been the ninja that already killed the other Daisho or geisha. And there. Oh no, that was talking about her going after my. Right. That was her going after my general, who's rank 4, so that makes sense. Let's see. But now, okay, now my ninja are going after the geisha, so let's see what happens here. Way! Yay! Finally. Oh man, that is just a load off my chest. Alright. Oh, I can breathe easier now. Wow. This is what it feels good. Alright, let's see. Sagami Province, 522 versus 438. So I think this should go okay. Let's fight this one. Oh man, it feels good to finally have, just such a relief. Alright, Sagami, forgot that's wintertime. That sucks. Fog. No. Looks like it's gonna be fog. Yeah. Alright, that sucks. Alright, fighting in heavy fog. That's okay. Just have to take this one slowly. I'm gonna get my guys grouped up here. Alright, gonna keep this one really simple here because I don't have a full army, so... But yes, because I am fighting in the fog, I promise, I've learned from my mistakes in the past. I'm gonna get my army grouped up before I really start making any proper moves here. I have a pretty good idea of how this map plays out. This is a map that I fight on quite a bit. Obviously, it's kind of hard for me to show you in the fog, but if we look here on this campaign map up, or on the battle map up here. So I am this white cone, or no, I am actually, the troops are the red guys, that's me, and then the cone is my camera. That's showing what I'm seeing here, and I know right here on the map, if we look, this is the edge of essentially a hill that leads into a valley, and on the other end of the valley, if we look back up here at this battle map, there's this large forest on a steep hill on the other side. You can barely see the edges of it right there. And yeah, if you believe it or not, they all kind of hang out there. Oh, and sure enough, we do have some enemy cavalry, for some reason, coming out here to... I don't know quite what they're doing. I mean, this just goes to show that the enemy... Oftentimes, and I mean like often, all the time, it seems like in fog, it really does kind of make them a little erratic, which is nice. I like that. I like that it changes their behavior because fog doesn't have any other tangible effects. It doesn't decrease archers' accuracy. It doesn't stop guns from shooting. It doesn't make men more tired. It doesn't make men more afraid to fight. It just makes it harder to see, quite frankly. So I think it makes players think, well, gee, you know, that hinders me, but what is that doing to the AI? The AI can see everything, correct? And I think that if you're familiar with the behavior of the AI in this game, then you would know that it's that's not the case. In the fog, they get really disoriented as well, and I like that. I like that exists. I like that fighting the AI in the fog is just kind of a weird thing. It's like it's really hard for them to figure out what's going on, and yeah, it's good. So it looks like so he's just kind of. Looks like he just kind of let himself got trapped, so he's going to lose a unit of Yari Cav right there. And that's fine with me. Now, if we look out here, it looks like they have guys out there not sitting in this forest right here, which is where I would assume the whole army would be. Now, I would guess that that means that they still have units here, and that they simply wanted me to go forward straight and find that units out in the open, and then get ambushed by... Why does it say that they're winning? It says that they're winning. Man, my Yari Cav have lost a lot of guys. I mean, I know they're fighting. My Yari Cav are fighting uphill, but it's just really bizarre that these rebel cavalry, which are surrounded on all sides, including fighting spears, are. It still says they're winning, even though they're okay. Now they're running away. Jeez, oh Pete's. That's actually kind of frustrating. I lost more men than I probably should have in that engagement. That's one of those engagements that once I, that was a full strength. This was a full strength unit of Yari cavalry. And now I just have 22 men left, so that's frustrating for sure. But in any case, I'm still going to take my time and go around the side of this forest that looks like the fog has gotten heavier. That's another thing about this as well, is that the weather in this game, just because it's one thing, it doesn't mean that it stays that way throughout the entire battle. You'll see the density of the fog shift between light and heavy throughout. So, whereas before I could really see at least the outline of this forest, and now it's just kind of, the only reason why I can see it now is because I'm getting closer to it, which is interesting because it's a dynamic thing. It's a dynamic feeling battlefield, which is kind of spooky because at one time you might be thinking, yes, I know what's happening. I see what's happening around me. And then the fog shifts and you're like, no, what? Where did they go? And you just can't, you don't know. You don't know where they went because you can't see. So yeah, you just have to take this slowly. I know that... Do I see outlines still? Yeah, I just can't, I don't know. I don't know where they are. And I'm wondering... I am tempted to see that one thing that this unit of Cav can still be useful for is it is, a scout Cav. So even with 22 men, it can still run around the battlefield and help me find the enemy. But just because this is the snow, just because I'm fighting in the snow, it's going to make my men more tired faster. So I don't really want to have my cavalry running around the map if they don't have to. If I can just kind of save them and use them and mop up to chase down routers at the end of the battle, that'd be preferable. However, if we get to the point where I'm having trouble finding the enemy, then and I'm running out of time, then I might have to send my Yari Cav to start running around and trying to find these guys. Now, it looks like there is some units here in this forest. I have spotted what looks to be the general. 23 Nodachi Samurai, so not a ton. I should have the archers to deal with that. And then the rest of them, 2 units of Ashigaru, so no big deal. And then a unit of archers, a small unit of 29 Yari Samurai. But still, I'm actually a little bit nervous now, just because those Yari Cav held on for so long. It makes me wonder if the general is just very good and he's providing these morale bonuses to the or to this army that makes them last longer than they should. Because that was weird. That was weird that cavalry unit that was surrounded on all sides just stayed and fought until there was only 9 left. That's very rare for Scout Cav. Usually Scout Cav, you gotta kind of baby them a little bit. So that makes me wonder if I missed something. Maybe this army is actually kind of good. Maybe, I mean, not good, but like maybe they have a good general. Alright, so now I have to keep an eye out for, where is that Nodachi general? There he is. Okay, so he's in the back still, so I have to make sure that when my archers are in range that they're shooting at him. Now, instead of going straight on, as you can see, I'm kind of taking this forest from the side. Just because they are in a position where they're in a forest on a hill, that doesn't mean I just want to go straight. I want to take, it's awkward, but I do want to get as much of this height advantage as I can. So yes, my guys that are at the bottom, the bottom here aren't going to be receiving height advantages, but at least they'll be fighting people on the same plane here, right? And if I win my top engagements up top, like so, then at least I can come down on them and attack downwards if I can win these engagements. But it looks like, okay, Yari Ashigaru are coming in. Wonder if I should probably send... So yeah, now my Naginata are getting tired because because they've had to, you know, fight through the snow this whole time. Now I'm thinking I have to send my general to the top here just to make sure that I win that engagement. And now they're coming in with a full attack here as well. Now this unit of Yari Cav is just too small to do anything, I think. Let's see, get some archers here. Why is my general not moving? Come on, guys. Move faster, please. And let's see, how are we doing here? Okay, so that's awkward as well. Alright, so are my archers shooting, or should I bring my archers into... I'm trying to find the Nodachi general. I'm having a hard time finding him right now. So I don't know, okay, I'm confused now why my... I don't know why that was happening. I've given my general 2 attack orders and he was having a really hard time. Well, he just wasn't moving. He was just standing there getting shot by archers, so that's confusing. And now, are my archers shooting? It says they're reloading, which means they are shooting, but it doesn't look like they are shooting. I wonder if this is because of the fog? I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just gonna send my archers into melee to try to help out here. Just because at this point I'm kind of confused by what's happening. So, oh, there's, so the Nodachi general came out and they must have attacked, yeah, they attacked my Yari Cav while I wasn't looking. Man, I was looking for them too, and he just came out and attacked them, so that's kind of scary. Now I have a Nodachi swordsman, a small one, but a Nodachi swordsman that is starting to... I wonder if I can get these archers out and maybe shoot. Can I shoot the general? That would be good. Alright, what's happening here? Looks like my warrior monks are cleaning up, which is good. Now I would like... Alright, so now they're moving off. It looks like my warrior monks did a really good job of saving that. Yeah. my one unit of warrior monks might be winning this battle for me. So the Ashigaru are running away, and now we just have 2 units of samurai archers and 1 unit of warrior monks that are running off in that direction. And I'm thinking they're all probably broken, and I have to continue to the chase, I guess. Let's see if I can get these cav back. No, it doesn't look like I will. It looks like the cavalry are going to be gone, and that's going to make it difficult. If they want to keep running away from me, it's going to be really hard for me to run them down. Let's see. And yeah, this is going to be tricky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off. What I can do is I can degroup my army, and then I can essentially take, let's see, 1, 2. You usually don't see me doing this on the fly, so this is a little different. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and group them as well. All right, that way I can kind of fan out and try to hopefully catch them. I don't think I did that right. Like so. Yeah, I don't think I did that right, but I'll see if I can catch them like this. And yeah, I just need to fan out and make sure that they don't escape me. Alright, I was able to catch up to them, and I was able to cut down their general here, but it looks like I may have made a mistake here in the back. I have a unit of samurai archers that I left behind because I was, like ungrouping my armies on the fly, and it looks like they might be... Are they getting chased down by... There's a unit of... Yeah, these unit of Ashigaru here that I didn't catch, so it looks like I'm probably not going to be able to get them before the timer runs out. I can, send my guys over just to do my due diligences, just to see if I can run them off real quick, but yeah, time limit's done, and just gonna have to finish this off in the next battle, or in the next turn. Now, interestingly enough, heads taken was completely even, 288 on both sides, which is really interesting. But all right, yeah, just gonna have to try that next episode, and probably I don't think they have anything left. Honestly, I should probably be able to auto resolve that. Speaking of auto resolve, I'll be able to do that here. Got 338 versus 17 archers, so not gonna make you guys watch that one. Just take care of that. Looks like I lost one man, so that's okay. And yeah, here in Musashi, 886 versus 376. So looks like they may have reinforced with one unit. So I wonder who that's going to be. I know this is all archers, so I don't know who the reinforcing army is. So let's get in there and find out. Alright, light wind. Interesting. I know wind is going to affect the archers, but I'm wondering if I can do even better and maybe get a snowstorm? Yeah, light wind. Fine day. Yeah, looks like I ended up hurting myself on that one. I could have got light wind, but instead I took a fine day, so... Oops. Oh well. Right, now I got my guys all grouped up here and formed up on the riverside. Looks like if they did bring anyone in, then it was just an extra archer unit. So, just a lot of, that's a lot of arrows to face. And I think what I'm going to do is just send my, Naginata in first. And then follow up with my cavalry, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of arrows to face down, but these are the guys to do it. They got some heavy armor. They have good morale. A couple of them even have armor upgrades. If you look down here, the guys with the yellow shields down, or the silver shields, that's +2 armor. So, in addition to the already heavy armor of the Naginata soldiers, so that should be pretty good there. That should be pretty solid. And then I have 3 units of Yari Samurai back here. And I can get these guys moved up a little bit and get them ready to go. Oop, my controls are a little fast. There we go. And now I'm thinking about sending... Yeah, getting the cavalry to go as well. Now... Alright. Now it's just important for me to push up. Just push forward. Yeah, taking a lot of fire here. But that's a lot of armor. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to break these guys. I don't think so. I think that my Naginata are going to be able to really withstand all this arrow fire. It would be better if they had guns, because guns would be tearing through that armor a bit better. And once I get these horses across, they're going to do a better job at corralling. See, these guys are just going to soak up arrows and try to push these archers off the river, but it's these cavalry, they're gonna do a really good job of chasing down and really corralling all of these archers here. And I want to start bringing my spearmen across as well, and I'll bring over my archers last. Although maybe I do want my general. Yeah, my general, he should be across as well. So I'll move my general across. Now I have my cavalry is splitting off to either end, and they're going to be moving in that direction. Now I've got my cav moving after him, apparently. So that's Uesugi Kenshin himself, that 6-star general that I feel like I've been hunting him the entire campaign. And yeah, I just want to move my Naginata back. I want them to keep pushing these archers back. And honestly, they might even lose a couple of engagements to archers in hand-to-hand combat just because of the difficulty level and the bonus from the general Uesugi Kenshin. Now I'm thinking I want to bring this unit of Naginata around here and close off the general and attack him on both sides. Looks like they're sending in the archers to really help out because they know this is their guy. This is the guy that they need to survive. And now that I'm starting to surround them, they're sending in a lot of archers to come into melee. Now I have my spearmen here. They're moving up, and let's see. Horses. What do I want to do with my horses? I can have them chase here. I'm gonna have this Naginata chase here. And I think I'm ready to start bringing over the rest of my archers. That's fine. I have my general cross as well. I can move him up so he can start giving my units some fighting bonuses. And they're gonna. This is gonna be a tough scrap right here. Yeah, they're just bringing in everything. I mean, and these archers are fighting well. You'd think, you know, archers versus cavalry, naginata, spearmen, these are all designed to kill archers. But just because these archers are fighting for Uesugi Kenshin, they're putting up a tough scrap. So how about we get into the houses here and try to fight? Let's see, I have some naginata, but I want to get, want to win that fight there and here. Horses are chasing guys down. And yeah, how about I bring this unit up around, and then I can have them come over here and try to come around behind. Alright, how are we doing? Looks like my general is finally in the vicinity. He can finally start providing his combat buffs. And look at this, Uesugi Kenshin's fighting down to the last man. Where is he? I think that's him right there. Yeah, I think that's him right there. He's in hand-to-hand combat, and now there's only 4 left in his unit. And that should be him. It's the one with the flag, so I think it's him right here. And right now he's fighting off 2 of my guys at the same time, simultaneously fighting them off. Let's see, maybe I should send my general in. Let's see, how we doing here? Oh, he's surrounded now. He has to be going down soon. I'm curious. I'm wondering if I should just send my general in. Looks like this is getting cleaned up. I can bring them up here, and maybe I can have my archers come around, and I can have my Yari Cav come help down those. Problem is that my naginata are slow, and yeah, he's still hanging on. He's still fighting. There's 3 left in the unit. He's right there. That's him. That's him. Fighting off my naginata soldiers right there. I'm getting you some good 20-year-old Shogun Total War close-ups here, some action. Yep, he's surrounded on all sides. Let's put my guys in and engage at will mode instead of hold formation. Maybe they'll get in there and actually try to kill this guy. And yeah, he's putting up a good fight. And you see how good the rest of the army, like, I've won this battle, and yeah, sure, they've done a lot of they've inflicted a lot of casualties upon me, but it's just crazy. Like, they're still fighting. Like, no one's running. Everyone is still fighting here. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. All right, come on, guys, you can get him. Yeah, I don't have any war monks here, so it's just gonna be spearmen and naginata. Someone's gonna have to get this job done here. And are these guys running? Like, okay, yeah, they're running when there's like 1 left. It's just insane. All right, so let's send. I got some horses left, so send them over. And where is he? Is he still? Oh my God, he's still fighting. This is just crazy. He's fighting like a daimyo right now. So yeah, at this point, I guess I could just speed it up a little bit until he goes down. He has to go down. That's just there he goes. He's down. He's down for the count. And with that, the last 2 guys in the field are finally running away, and that's a victory. A very, very bloody one at that. I killed 373 and I lost 310. But yeah, I took it. I got Musashi. Musashi is one of the most valuable provinces in this campaign. I was able to pillage 750 koku, destroyed 2 buildings, so that's all good. And then Shimotsuke. So 689 of my guys versus 350 of theirs. Yeah, I got some monks, got some naginata. Let's get this done. And light snow, why not? Alright, got my guys all grouped up, ready to go. And yeah, I hope I actually get a decent fight here, because just looking at the map, I think that this is a pretty interesting map to fight on. And I don't think that I have a lot of experience fighting in this map either, but it looks cool. I mean, I really do like the maps in this game. I think they're very well designed. They're very interesting and fun. Got some cool things going on, and And it's like each map kind of feels like a boss in one of those old school side scroller games where you have to figure out how to play that map. Not the perfect analogy, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. It's like learning about, and it feels right because it feels like when you know the land, you know the territory, that's your advantage, which is a real thing. It's important if you're going to command armies that you understand the terrain that you're going to be fighting on. And it is real, like it is a thing that you can become familiar with. You can really understand certain parts of the terrain like the back of your hand. And as would be very proper in this situation, I play southern clans very often, so I'm not too familiar with the northern territories. So there's places like Shimotsuke here that I'm fighting on. I feel like I'm fighting on a brand new map, which I've probably fought this map maybe like 1 or 2 times, but yeah, it feels new to me. And I think, yeah, I really hope the enemy just doesn't run away. I would like to get a proper scrap here. We'll see. Might be a be careful of what you wish for kind of moment, but yeah, let's just see what happens here. Alright, now it looks like they are right here at the top of this hill. Don't know if that's all of them though. I'm seeing some Naginata cavalry, some heavy cav, that's the Daimyo's bodyguard right there. And you know, part of me thinks that if I took this engagement here, this would be better. But I know if I can fight those cavalry in this forest, that's going to be a huge penalty against them because it's just really hard to fight on top of a horse while you are avoiding branches in the forest. So if I can get an engagement here, that would work for me. If not, the other option is that I do have my left flank, which is out here, more in the open, and that's 2 units of warrior monks. So if they want to charge that, Naginata will slowly, eventually cut through warrior monks, but it's going to be a lot of damage, and I have enough soldiers in the vicinity to help out that engagement. Now, this really doesn't look like the entire army. This can't be all of them. I'm curious if the rest are over in that forest over there. Oh, no. Okay, so this might be all of them. Some samurai archers, Yari spears. Yeah, that all works. Let's see, is it 3? Yeah, 3 units of Naginata cav. That's not... That could beat my entire army, maybe. Now that I see that and actually think about... You know, that's one of those units that I kind of always forget about how dangerous they are. Yeah, that's a lot, and I don't want them. They're charging my archers, and that's not ideal. I'm wondering, why did my archers get ahead of... So yeah, that's why they charged, because my archers were ahead of my my Naginata. That's interesting. If I can get a flank in, that will be good. And I might have to bring in these guys just from the back to reinforce. And let's gotta bring my general in as well. I know my general is a 3-star general, so he does provide some combat bonuses here. And yeah, these they're gonna cut through me if I don't get in there fast. So I need to get my warrior monks in there quickly, start helping out samurai, Yari samurai, and I just have to support that. Yeah, I just have to support here and make sure my center doesn't break. They could break my center right here. So yeah, send in my reserves. How are we doing? They're winning on this side, but I have warrior monks coming in now. You know, I want my samurai archers to screen out, or have my Yari samurai to screen out their archers. Try to stop them from shooting my warrior monks in the back here. Then have my warrior monks charging into their horses on this flank. Hopefully I'll break them here. And yeah, have my Yari samurai screen out these 3 units of archers. If I can at least stop one of them. Now I have a... Is that a mass route? Okay, not totally a mass route. There is some way... Yeah, there's totally some running going on. But I have some units staying and fighting. I'm winning engagements here, I think. Ooh, this is a close one. So my general is in the fight now. It looks like he is coming up against... Where's the Daimyo? Daimyo still has a full unit of men, so... Alright, how are we doing? Looks like archers are starting to engage. Oh, I should have been using my cavalry. They could have been useful in chasing down archers. So I wonder if I can get some of these units to rally. Yep, they're rallying. Yes, rally. Come back. Come back and fight. Come back and fight, please. There we go. And move up samurai archers. And samurai archers, move them up as well. And let's see. Should I bring... This is risky. Bringing cavalry into the forest is a scary thing, especially just such a weak unit. But at this point, I feel like if I can break these samurai archers here... Okay, so the enemy daimyo has been killed. Okay. Very, very good. That's very good. But I still have... Man. Okay, so the archers here are losing their battles. Here Uesugi is winning, but they're only fighting a very badly injured unit of 25 there. Okay, now there's a break. There's a break. And let's get in there. Okay, so that should be that. I think, you know, I think that was one of those few cases where sending in cavalry into the woods actually helped out, because I think they broke the morale of the enemy archers that were in hand-to-hand combat on this side, and I think that really ended up helping me win the battle. Of course, the enemy daimyo dying in combat helps as well. I'll chalk that up to my warrior monks. I think they did a good job of chopping them down. And yeah, I'm not sure what really happened there with that. What happened with my formation in the woods. My naginata and my spears were supposed to be in front of my archers. That's the formation that I had it in, so I don't know why. I don't know why my archers were ahead. Maybe it's just because they move faster. But when units are moving in a group formation, they're supposed to be moving at the same speed, or at the speed of the slowest unit, so they don't lose their formation. So yeah, I'm not sure. That might have been my mistake. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. In any case, we're looking at I pillaged 375 koku, so that's good. And yeah, so 3 more turns for the siege in Sado to end. Yeah, 1 year for the siege in Dewa, but now this army can now attack this castle here in Dewa. It's just 2 units of cav, so they will finish that off. 1 more turn for this castle in Echigo to finish off. That works. Let's see. So 3 turns. Yeah, 3 more turns for the castle in Kai. And then the castle in Tsuruga has finally fallen to my soldiers. So that finally frees up a lot of guys that I can send forward into battle. And yes, I did get a general promoted here in Shimotsuke. 3rd rank. I thought he was already 3rd rank. Unless he... I wonder if the general that I sent in had already died. Like, died during the battle, and then one of my other generals essentially got promoted. Mori Saigalazane. Got a little Italian samurai here. And then, let's see. Ninja has been caught and killed by enemy security forces, but not before I killed the geisha, so it doesn't matter anymore. Let's see. All right, so a bunch of our ninja are dying to security.
When the day's done, I take a tree for my lodge on my weary way.
Faction eliminated. Man, this has been a good turn. Oh, sweet. I mean, yeah, I fought some pretty sloppy battles there, but that's big weight off my chest, shoulders, whatever body part. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling really good about that. And now, what I can actually show you, this is actually kind of cool, because I don't usually use ninjas for this, because I don't usually train ninjas. But another use for them, besides assassinating enemy characters, is that I can also use them to end sieges right away. So if I have this guy here, let's see, rank 0, whatever, it's fine. Put him here on this castle. And I have some options here. Yeah, so I can either have him assassinate the general that's in command of this garrison. I don't really care for that. Or I can have him try to infiltrate the castle, which will allow me... He will essentially open the gates of the castle. And now I know that sounds funny, because on the battle map, the gates are already open. I get it. But use your imagination. And the idea is that the ninja opens the gates of the castle, and the siege ends without even having to fight it. 14% chance obviously isn't that high, but I have a ton of ninjas and I have nothing else to do with them, and I have a lot of sieges that are going to last forever. So why not try? So I can try to, let's see, open the gates. Attempt that. Actually, I didn't even see how long is this going to be. Yeah, it's not going to fall in less than 2 years. So I may as well, you know, I may as well send them in and try to finish that off. And yeah, here too, you know, go and Kai. Try to do this one. Infiltration, 34%. So that's a lot better. So if I send 3 guys over to Kai, then one of them should be able to get that done. Him, and him. There we go. So castle infiltration, that's 3 of them. And then I believe, yeah, so let's send a few more here. Open castle gates. Open castle gates. Yeah, just send them over, try to get these 2 castles done and finished with, and then I can have my armies from Suruga, Kai, Musashi, Shinano, Kazuke. They can all start moving down here. In fact, actually, I can just take Hitachi with what I have here in Mutsu on this turn as well. Yeah, that's very doable. Okay, so that's too big. That's fine. And let's see, I got a ninja here, so I can find a castle for him to try to infiltrate as well. So yeah, that's looking very good for me. That's, oh man, good stuff. What do we have here in Hitachi? All right, we have a general with -2 honor, so they're gonna be very bad at fighting. They're gonna run away probably. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna stay and fight. Let's see, Ashigaru, Yari spears, samurai archers. Yeah, not a lot here. Not a lot. And then what about Shimosa? Shimosa, they have some heavy cav, archers, spears, Yari samurai, no dachi swordsmen. Not a ton. They do have some warrior monks. They have some warrior monks in the castle. But yeah, I should be able to take Hitachi this turn. Sagami, I have to attack that one again. That's annoying, but that's that's my fault. I probably should have did better in that battle. And yeah, that's looking good. So I'm going to leave that all for next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. And until next time, this has been Khan of Step, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.